Over to you, Lucy. Can proceed by sharing your screen.
Thank you, Duncan. My name is Lucy Gandu. I work with the Arid Lands Information Network. Let me share my screen.
Lucy, yes, now we can see your screen. You can go ahead.
Oh, okay, thank you. So we have we are recipients of this open mapping grant. So ALIN, or Arid Lands Information Network, is an NGO working in East Africa. We support agricultural productivity through new production technologies and market access. We also promote solutions that enhance long-term climate resilience communities, and also enable them to thrive in the face of climate change. We also enhance access to digital technologies. ALIN engages through a model known as Marifa, which is a knowledge sharing model. We have 7 knowledge sharing centers in Kenya, 3 in Uganda, and 2 in Tanzania. So we use these knowledge sharing centers to engage communities, to capacity build them on climate action, and also disseminate information that maybe it would be hard for them to access at the community level. So through this grant, as a strategy in Kenya, we have a strategy called the Kenya Digital Superhighway and Creative Economic Strategy. This strategy aims at establishing 25,000 community hotspots, digital community hotspots in Kenya. So one of the ways the government is strategizing to achieve this strategy is through the community networks. So basically, a community network is a communication infrastructure which is deployed and operated by a community which in this case we define it geographically to meet their communication needs and also contribute to sustainable development. So ALIN, in this case, is running a community network in, just to mention, we have 13 community networks in Kenya. So ALIN is running one, which is called ALINET. So the network is proposed to cover Laikipia County. We have been licensed by the Communication Authority of Kenya to run this community network in Laikipia County. Laikipia has a population of 518,000 people, more than 519, and also covers an area of 9,462 square kilometers. So then ALINET currently has several components in place. We rolled it out last year. So we have points of presence, and currently we have 3 Wi-Fi antennas, and we are running it at 2.5 GHz frequency band. So on a clear line, we are using lap GPS radio, and on a clear line of sight, the radio is covering 30 kilometers. So our aim through this project is to generate an OpenStreetMap data, enabling the planning of telecommunication mast equipment for ALINET. So this data is also, the OSM data is also intended to enable ALIN and the community in Laikipia to understand the demographics, the topology, and also location of key resources, and also planning, sustainable planning. Our intended outcome is a strategic plan for the deployment of telecommunication masts for ALINET community network. So our study area is Laikipia County, which is a cosmopolitan county. Laikipia is one of the 47 counties in Kenya, located on the equator in the former Rift Valley province. So the headquarters of Laikipia are in Rumuruti town, and as I've stated, it's on the equator. So the main economic activities in Laikipia include tourism and agriculture, mainly grain crops, and also ranching and greenhouse horticulture. So the county has is mainly a dryland plateau, and has a cool temperate climate with both rainy and dry seasons. So our project activities through this project included community engagements. So we did community engagement initially to identify community needs, what the community wants represented in the OSM map. So conducted OSM gap analysis in collaboration with the ESA hub. So in Laikipia County, we have, due to resources constraint, we piloted this project just in 4 wards. So Rumuruti, Sosian, Olmoran, and Githega wards. So another activity was to develop we developed a data model for the project, and also had capacity building sessions on digital mapping tools, first for the ALIN team, and also we extended it now to the local community in Laikipia from the 4 wards. So we had capacity building sessions on digital mapping tools. Went ahead to primary data collection. So we collected data through remote mapping on the Hot-task Manager, and also we had virtual and hybrid mapathons, and also physical mapathons in Laikipia County. So the team also conducted field mapping, which we collected data on points of interest, including schools, health centers, existing telecommunication masts, offices, market centers, and also other social facilities. So we used Kobo Collect since there is a problem of internet connectivity in Laikipia and larger Laikipia. So this came in handy and assisted us to collect data offline. So we also collected GPS coordinates of these points of interest. And also the next steps, we organized and pre-processed the available data sets, and also the data that we collected through field mapping. So we also had other secondary data sources, including the DEM for Laikipia, and that is the digital elevation model, and also land use and land cover data for Laikipia. So after data collection for both secondary and primary data, we conducted an analysis. So before the analysis, we defined how we want to conduct the analysis, the criteria that is going to inform our analysis. So there are some aspects or factors that contributed to our criteria. So one of them is proximity to roads for accessibility to the masts, and also high elevation for better coverage, since elevation is a key factor that we consider while establishing or putting up masts. We also considered sparse population to minimize interference, avoidance of environmentally sensitive areas that include valleys, points of interest, which data we had collected through field mapping, connectivity to electricity, population, and signal strength. So after defining the criteria, we ranked and weighted the criteria through analytical hierarchy process, and also weighted overlay analysis through GIS softwares. So we combined and ranked the criteria, after which we did suitability analysis. So this through GIS spatial analysis, which we used to identify suitable location based on the weighted criteria that we had done previously. So this included viewshed analysis, which used to identify which parts of the landscape are visible or hidden from given locations that we had identified. Also, slope analysis to identify suitable terrain for the establishment of these masts, and also overlay analysis, which we use to identify areas that meet multiple criteria simultaneously, which would identify these areas as the most suitable to put up masts. So our major achievements through this project include that ALIN staff has been capacity built on digital mapping tools. This will assist in sustainability of this project and also in future projects. Also that we have fully capacity built 25 youth from the locality on digital mapping tools. We held community meetings, which over 100, we engaged over 100, more than 100 community members. So this project has also enabled us to increase efficiency of the ALINET masts. In some of the data we've collected through this project is informing the running of ALINET community network. So we could also conducted remote mapping in the 4 wards. We've published blog articles just to share what we are doing and also document our work. Also that we presented our work at the National Summit of Community Networks in March this year. We just shared with other 13 community networks of how they can accelerate their work or how they can use OSM data to inform their work to also increase their reach and also help the government in achieve the digital hotspots targets. So also we have now a network mass suitability map that we have generated through this project. So our main challenge was that the wards, the selected wards from Laikipia are very vast, with one of the wards equal to a county, like a ward like Sosian covers 26 square kilometers, which is equal to some counties. So also the area has security issues. So like having meaningful community engagement is a challenge because a larger part of the area is prone to banditry. So that is what we came up with from this project, the network mass suitability map. So we're seeing that we have identified areas that are suitable, moderate suitable, less suitable, or areas that are totally not suitable for putting up network masts for ALINET community network. I think that's it from us. Thank you very much. In case of any questions.